Welcome back to Hawaii the Model. This is episode 3, where we tried to get Sunderland back to the Premier League using the current model that they are using in real life. Which, if you've been following along, you know that is we're not spending any money other than free transfers on anybody over 23. We are going to be selling the players as soon as we kind of have somebody already ready in the wings to go, and using that profit to keep the team going and keeping the budget from getting in the red. And we are currently in fourth place of the championship. We got 40 points, 12 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses, but we are coming off of quite a nice win streak. We went, I believe, what was it? Five, 1, 2, 3, 4. We went 5 games in a row with this new system that we are using, and it has paid off. And before we get into that, we do have a preview of the youth intake, and I did not particularly like the grades that I saw, even though it says it's an excellent intake. We'll get to that later on in the series. And so I went and looked at the head of the youth development, kind of trying to see why it was a 5-star rating, but none of the players were actually rated too high. And so uh, we made the decision to let him go. We'll see how that turns out later in the series as we get to year 2 and beyond. So he is gone. So let's get right into it. We've got Leeds up on the slate. If you look over here, of course, we do have that 5-4-1 that we're kind of going with, having those wing backs and the wingers interchange out on the sides and have 2 central midfielders kind of holding it down in the center. And so we're going to pick it up here. I believe this is very early in the game against Leeds. Again, we are flying. Even in that win streak, I think the lowest we scored was 2. We're banging in goals right now. This team, this system is kind of working really well. There's a ball right there to Takamati, who unfortunately puts it right over the bar. And then we're going to not really have any more other highlights for the first 10-15 minutes. So we're going to be here picking it up in the 22nd, 23rd minute. And Leeds is going to get on the ball. Abdullah Ba comes in with a very nice tackle there. As you can see, we like playing the ball, even though we've got the wingers and the wingbacks. We really like playing the ball through the middle. Takamati is going to get a nice shot. Unfortunately, just didn't have his shooting boots on, especially in the first half. So Leeds going to go right down the other end of the pitch. Nobody marking anybody at the top of the box, and they're going to get 2 shots off. One nice save by Patterson. And so they're going to take a corner here from the other side of the pitch. Going to put it in. Patterson comes out. Very nice save. Very comfortable. And that was really it for the first half. Not a lot of action for the first 45 minutes. Things change here in the second half. A little spoiler alert for you. As we got Luca 9 playing a little triangle game there. We have a odd pass to nobody. Jack Clark, he was having some issues in this save of just constantly being tired. Um, just constantly, I think most games, he might have been my most sub player, to be honest. He just couldn't go the full 90 a lot. And so here I am making quite a few substitutions right at the beginning of the second half. And if you've watched either of the first 2 episodes of the series, you kind of know what's coming here. So a couple minutes after those subs, Leeds going to play it around out of the back, break our lines in the center of midfield. Nato going to do his thing. My center back right there, not really too sure what he was doing. Gets lost on the field, and they are going to get a corner here. So there's those substitutions. And the corner switches. That was a little weird. Anyways, here's Leeds with a corner, putting the cross in. They're going to get the rebound. Nobody really pressing the ball there. Getting into the box again. They're going to take a shot and another corner. They are putting on the pressure. And you kind of learn as you go in Football Manager. Sometimes you need to make changes. I didn't make any changes, and I pay for it. Nobody marking Somerville on the top of the box. He's going to get the rebound. We're going to see a replay of it here. There's the cross in from the corner. We headed out. Nobody marking him. One of their best players. And, of course, he puts it in the back of the net. A couple minutes later, we try to play the ball to Wilhelmsen, who loses the ball. Nothing new there. One of the worst signings I've ever made. Leeds getting another cross in. Nobody closing the ball down. Nobody, everybody just standing around, and even like the AI kind of blaming each other. Like, just go to the ball. It's not that hard. Look, here's the. Watch my midfielders and my center backs right there at the top of the 18. Nobody following 3 different players. 3 players. Nobody in the 18-yard box is thinking, maybe I should fucking play some defense. So we're down 2-0. I've changed it to very attacking. I've yelled at them. I've berated them. As you can kind of see if you look down at the bottom, some of the faces, they're pissed off because, 1, they're not playing well. And 2, I've been berating them. I've been trying every single courage I can. And we play a stupid ball. This game was so infuriating to watch. Patterson comes out and completely whiffs it. This is just almost leaves me speechless. It's one of those games where it's just like, what the fuck? Look at this. Not going to him, not closing him down, not jumping with him when he goes for a header, and your goalie coming out and just falling on his back instead of catching a cross. So it's 3-0. I don't even know what to do at this point. They get the ball on the far wing. They're going to go down. Play it back. Look at this. Just terrible. Here we go. Nobody wanted to play defense. He's offsides. But still, just bad. Bad all around. We, again, play the ball down the wings and immediately turn it over. Apparently, we've forgotten how to dribble, forgotten how to play defense. We berate them again because this is just unacceptable. And now we're in the 2nd minute of extra time. 6 minutes added on in a 3-0 game. We might even have a little chance here. Oh, we're just going to try and play the ball over the top of Wilhelmsen. Completely in La La Land. They're going to get the ball back. Oh, we get the ball back, and now they get the ball back. And, just can't even keep possession of the ball. Williams shouldn't be on the left-hand side. I learned that the hard way. We try and play ball over the top. Wilhelmsen, as he has been all season, in an offside position. Takamani gets it. Wilhelmsen just has to put it in the back of the net. Instead, he fires it right at the goalie. This guy, if you want to play Football Manager and you're looking for a forward, don't sign Oscar Wilhelmsen. Just go with any other option your scout suggests. Both of our center backs this time, 3 center backs, nobody wanting to follow their striker, playing the ball over the top. It was a very nice pass, actually. But again, play it back. They break through our lines. Nato, it's just too easy at this point. We have 5 defenders on the field, and not one of them thinks, maybe their striker should be followed. I mean, Sirkin had possibly his worst game of the season. And it ends 4-0. 14 shots, 3 on target, none of them in the back of the net. And it was just ridiculous. So, we're on to the next one. We had to make some changes for injuries, suspensions, and people just being tired. So Bradley Dack gets his start as we take on Bristol City. This one we're going to pick up in the 15th minute. Nice playing the ball around here. And then Pierre Ekwa just, I don't know if that was a shot or a pass that was deflected, but either way, it doesn't go anywhere except to their goalie. They're going to get a corner. Not a lot of action in this one. This is one of the things I realized with the, oh God. I mean, our defense is really bad, but one of the things I realized is the formation I was playing kind of suppressed the fun out of watching some of these games. But look at this guy; he's wide open at the back of the back. Look, no one's even following him. We missed the interception, and it just goes into the back of the net. So we're down 1-0. We've got a couple of guys with cards, a couple of guys just not playing too well, or they're tired. And so we need to make some changes. We finally put Bryce Williams, on Reese, right? On the right-hand side of our back line because he does not have a left foot. Doesn't know, I wasn't born with one apparently. And so here we are, giving up an easy cross, and fortunately goes over the bar. And we're 65 minutes in. We have yet to do a single positive thing until Patrick Roberts, finally playing some nice, attractive football where we put the ball over the top, nice first touch, and into the back of the net. I'll watch it back here. 09 plays it to Ekwa to Taklamati. Taklamati says, you know what? I'm going to play this ball right on a dime. And Patrick goes near side and gets the goal. So we're tied up. They're going to we clear it out after a corner, Patrick Roberts again. Gonna get the ball. He's going to go on a little run. Lays it off for Sirkin. Sirkin's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to take my guy on one-on-one. I'm going to get the ball in the box. I'm going to take a shot. Off the post. Unfortunate. Playing a little better here than we did against Leeds. We're actually, it took us 60 minutes to get going. Roberts almost gets it through to Wilhelmsen. And then they are going to go on the immediate counterattack. Problem with our formation is once they get past those two center midfielders, we have nothing. Our defense is so poor, and what's really weird is in real life it's very similar for Sunderland this past season. The defense just at points of the season we're so poor, and their midfield were just really bad. Of course, we're recording this on the last day of the championship season in real life, where Sunderland finished 16th. Wilhelmsen, you could literally put that anywhere else but where you did. You couldn't hit, the broadside of a barn. It's just, I was watching the Champions League the other day, and the commentator had one of the best descriptions of a bad shot. It's like watching a fish climb up a tree. They're going to get the ball back here, go on the counterattack. We're in extra time. Wilhelmsen just trying to press, trying to not do anything at all at the exact same time. They're just going to play the ball back to the goalie and play it up. All the space and all the time in the world. Nobody on our team wants to make a tackle, wants to even play defense, apparently. Good save. Actually, it was a shot blocked on that one. So, what do you think happens here? We're going to get a corner. Nobody guarding the guy at the top of the box. They go short with it. 09, going to give them a free kick. And we defend it, however. And it goes on to a 1-1 tie. We didn't really do too much. We're falling down the rankings. We started this episode in 4th. We're now down to 8th and out of the playoffs. Going up against Coventry now. And unfortunately, we can't put the ball on target. That was it for the first half. This is one of those games you can tell how it's been edited. There's not a lot to show for this one. There wasn't even interplay that didn't even result in anything because it was just that bad. And I'm trying to make a substitution and we missed the goal. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? So it looks like Abdullah Ba is going to score. Let's watch it back. How did we get there? Had a throw in. Nice little triangle. Get the ball back to the original passer. Abdullah Ba. He's going to go short side, or near side, excuse me, with it. Not bad. And then, again, this game did not have any highlights, really, except for the goals. And unfortunately, they score deep into extra time. This is one of those games where, I mean, it's going to show the stats here in a second. I don't even know if there was 10 shots total between the teams. It was very boring to watch. Um, Two teams not doing too well, and then they are going to get the ball. Or excuse me, we're going to get the ball. One last shot, chance to put it up, go forward with it. We pass it backwards. Joe to Wilhelmsen. Can he do it? Right at the goalie. Ugh, he's just. We have a corner kick. Nope. It's going to go for a goal kick, and we are actually offsides. Oh, I was wrong. So we did have 10 shots in the game. 5 on target, only 1 in the back of the net. And so this one is between 7th and 8th place. Really need a win here. Need to get some momentum going because we have really lost it. From after that 5-game winning streak, we've lost 1, tied 2, and immediately 1 minute into the game, they're already putting a shot on target. Almost with the free kick. That's some whip on it. Let's see here. Again, nobody at the top of the box playing defense. Nice save. They're going to play it around. Another nice save. Patterson standing on his head the first 20 minutes. We get the corner in. I thought it was going to be a show. We're going to show a penalty there, but it was on them. I haven't really had a highlight yet for us. They're going to get another corner. We clear it out. They take another shot. We block it. And it's another corner. Their momentum. If there was a momentum bar right now, it would be all the way up for Hull. We are just hanging on by a thread. They're going to play the ball around in the box. Coughlin lets it go. Dummies it, thinking there was a guy behind them, but there was nobody there. The closest we've been to their goal, 52 minutes in, and we turn it over. They immediately go on the counter attack. Look at this. Nobody following that inside run. Unfortunate for them. Fortunately for us, he does not find the net. So here are a couple of substitutions. Oh, we're going to get the ball on a counter attack. Huggins dancing like he does. Takes a shot. There we go. Fortunately, nothing came from that corner. I think we couldn't even get it past the first man, if I remember correctly. Now they're going to get the ball. Nobody in our team wanting to play defense. Just going to let him scamper by. And takes a deflection on the way into the back of the net. And just poor play on our part. Just letting them do whatever they want. They're dictating the game, dictating the flow. Look at this. From the right-hand side to the left, cuts inside. Not even a foot out until he takes the shot. Like 3 or 4 players are over there, and no one even wants to play defense. They just want to let him go by. Just poor. So we get the ball back in the 81st, 82nd minute. Nice cross there. Clark with the shot. Nope. And I believe this is how it ends. 1-0. Yep, that's that one. So we're still in 8th place. We got 42 points. We're slacking. There's very very few words that I haven't used yet about this team in this season, and just the absolute piss poor games that we have. And it's so funny how almost realistic it is with what's going on or what went on in real life this real season with Sunderland. Like some of the games we had, they were just so bad. This one here against Rotherham, Ayn Takamani gets in the ball in the box, gets it in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up, 5 minutes in. Let's go. Positive momentum to start out the game instead of letting them just all the flow, everything. Look at Abdullah Ba. Open at the back of the net, back of the post. I mean, takes a shot, hits Joe, ball ricochets right into the feet of Takamati, and he goes on to score. A few minutes later, the worst team in real life in this league. I'm not too sure. I'd have to go back and look to see what they are for this game that we're watching. But they were terrible in real life, and so we get a 2-0, 2-0, as they like to say it in the sport of or the language of the sport. Anyways, Abdullah Ba, MVP performance so far. He's got an assist, he's got a goal, 21 minutes. You'll love to see it. Oh, 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 da, 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 da. Abdullah. Do, 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 do. It's the Abdullah Ba show. Look at that. Oh, could have been such a nice pass. Could have been. Right idea, wrong. It was nice defense, to be honest. So we're now in the second half. Haven't made a substitution yet. They're going to get a cross in. Patterson is there to put it out. They're going to get a corner. And let's see. This is going to go to the back post. And we clear it out. And nothing really else happens for the rest of that game. Sirkin makes up for that Leeds game months ago and comes back to the man of the match. And so now we are going up against the 21st ranked team in the division. We're sitting in 8th. And almost the same formation. Except they've got 2 people up front. We've got 2 people on the wings instead. We finally got off that snide. Nice little win there against one of the bottom teams. Now we get another bottom team. So, one of the best things you can get when you're having a tough part of the season is playing some of the worst teams that may or may not deserve to be in the championship, at least in this save. Ouchich! Nice shot there. A little deflection goes in the back of the net. And our boy Abdullah Ba getting the assist. Love to see it. Look at those runs. 1, 2, 3, 4 different options he could have went with there. Adil gets it, puts it in the back of the net. And it's 1-0 halfway through the first half. Let's go. Well, cross beats the first man, but unfortunately gets cleared out. A little congested. Play a little triangle ball. Nice pass. Nice shot. Abdullah. Oh. 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 Da, 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 da. Abdullah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh. 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 Da, 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 da. Abdullah. Second half now. 2-0 on the board. Oof. That was a shot and a half. Chrissy Rigg on the field. Unfortunately, he's going to turn it over here. They're going to immediately go on the counter, down the wing. Nice little cross in, and neither of our defenders want to attack the ball. They just want to watch it. Their guy attacks it, puts it in the back of the net. Substitution time. Unfortunately, not a lot of action there, as that one ends 2-1. And this is where we are going to end it for this episode, as we finally caught off of that snide and we're able to kind of rein it in a little bit, get a couple of points. So we're going to skip ahead a little bit on the next episode. Kind of want to catch up to where we are in real life. We're already in year 3. Don't want to give anything away. Year 2 goes a little bit better than year 1 does. But where we're going to pick up, let me see if I can actually pull it up here for you. Here we go. So, well, we just gave you the spoilers. So this is the Preston game right here that we just watched. 2-1. We go on another losing streak, and it's bad. Loss. Draws, couple of draws, and so that puts us in a place where at the end of the season, we need to win every game down the stretch to even get in the playoffs. And so, without the spoiler that I just showed, it is very exciting. It is anxiety ridden. It's a video game, and I'm sweating out each of the results. We're going to watch it as the season comes to a close. Can we get into the playoffs? Can we get Sunderland just a chance at the Premier League by getting to the playoffs? And it is we're not going to spoil it. It was awesome to. It's the reason you play Football Manager sometimes, especially when you're not save scumming. It is a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna come back here. There we go. For watching through the 3 episodes, do like every single YouTuber and tells you to do at some point in the video. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Let them know we're doing this. If you got Sunderland fans in your life, and maybe if you're a Newcastle fan, you want to see Sunderland fail. That's an option as well. But again, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on episode 4 of Away the Model.